Hey guys, it's Miss Limer here. Right now we're going to talk about fact families. So fact families is something that you've been learning since first grade. In second grade, you perfected the addition and subtraction fact family. And in third grade, once you learned multiplication, you started working on multiplication and division fact families. Okay, so a fact family is a group of math facts or equations that are created using the same three numbers. Okay, so fact families show the relationship between those numbers and how you can manipulate them to make different equations. Okay, so we're going to start with the addition and subtraction fact family. So something that you see often with fact families is this fact family triangle, and it gives you the three numbers, 9, 4, and 5 in this case, and you have to manipulate those three numbers in order to make two addition and two subtraction problems. Okay, so in our two addition problems, we add our parts together to equal our whole. So in this first problem, we have 4 plus 5 equals 9. And then what you do to make that second addition problem is you flip those numbers, and it's 5 plus 4 equals 9. So those are our two addition problems. Then we can make our two subtraction problems. In the subtraction problem, you take that whole, you subtract a part. So we start with our whole, which is 9, minus 5, and that equals 4. And then you switch those two parts. You do not change the whole, because when you're subtracting, you always start with that whole and your number has to get smaller. So again, we have our 9 minus 4 equals 5. So when you put all of those facts together, all four facts, it equals your fact family. Okay. Notice in the addition and subtraction fact family, it's only using addition and subtraction. You can only put these numbers together in four ways to make two addition problems and two subtraction problems. The other type of fact families are multiplication and division. So in a multiplication division fact family, here's what the triangle might look like. Here we have a 12, a 3, and a 4. In a multiplication and division fact family, you create two multiplication problems and two division problems. Okay, so our multiplication problems, you take your two parts and you multiply them and it equals a whole. So our first one here is 3 times 4 equals 12. And then you can flip those facts, because we know that in multiplication, just like addition, you can put the factors in any order and you get the same product, right? So here, 4 times 3 also equals 12. So those are our two multiplication problems. In division problems, your total gets smaller, right? So you have to start with the whole number, subtract a part, and it gives you that other part, right? That quotient. So in this first one, we have 12 divided by 4 equals 3. And then our second division fact is 12 divided by 3 equals 4. All four of those problems together make your multiplication and division fact family.